Hi, chat. It's a relaxing one, the one we want. Yeah, why not? How is everyone? Are you okay? Hi. Hi. It's really hot right now. Oh god, it's so damn warm. Yeah. I got a plushie, I got a really thick jumper, but I'm probably going to have to take it off soon. It's the only thing I'm wearing, but it's that hot. I had to resist just shoving the microphone in my mouth. I'm like that scatterbrained right now. I just wanted to shove something in my mouth. Hi Tony. Shirt today? It's not a shirt. Look, watch. Let me show you. You might get turned on. Hey, it's not a shirt. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, how are ye? Life kicking you well? Hi. Oh, it's one of those days. Smash, shush. I'm too, like, out of reach and totally not on your level. Peanuts. Game. No. So many updates have been announced. Warframe got some massive updates announced, and I'm like, yay. And they got like 2 trailers that made me really hard, and I'm like, oh. But I can't talk about them because they're spoilers, but oh, you know. And then there was like I think something else got an Final Fantasy 14's new expansion is coming up, and I'm like, oh, and it's like, oh, and I just oh god, it makes me want to go back to it. And Helldivers 2 got their mecha update, and then something else got something else, and there was probably another thing, but I've forgotten. So many updates. Oh god, I'm spoiled. I'm also tired. Hi. Game. Desktop. Game. I should put the headphones on, actually. Hi. Okay. I'm here. I was going to say I'm here and queer and I'm about to get things done. But at least 2 of those things are not true. I suppose technically all of it is not true because I'm not sure I'm all here either. I wanted to burn that. I'm gonna burn that. Watch, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna burn it. Oh, what are you? Mine. I want you. I'm here. Come on, I'm right here. Oh, fancy. Mine. Yank. I yanked his soul. Aw. So how is everyone? Are you all enjoying your day? It's been unusually hot here. We actually have good weather, which means we're cursed. Why are you glowing? No, why are you glowing? Oh. Huh? No. Really? No. Seriously? Well, that's weird. Shush, you don't see me. There. And now I show you my new technique. I think I failed to hit it. Let's do it again. Well, first we have to get charges. Which means poke, poke, poke. Oh, shit. Yes. Yoink. And then yoink. Well, no, that's more like a pokey poke. But ooh, that could have been bad. No. No heals. No heals. Bad. Bad. Bad boy. Oh, look. That's someone's life savings right there. Probably the person they killed, so he doesn't need that life savings anymore. Poke, poke, poke. Come on, go up, up. Poke, 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 poke. Keep moving. I discovered this staircase only yesterday, or was it the day before? I've never knew that staircase was there before. I think it's a new addition. Whee! I'm coming. Bye. Mine. Mine. That it? No. Done. You later. You now. Da 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 da. Done. Oh, did I kill everyone? Mine. I think I killed everyone. And that's kind of a problem. Oh, mine. Ooh, brass. I needed that. I'll be back for more swords later. Na 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 na. Nah? He still lives. I can't believe he lived. Oh, he gets to go home to his family now. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Oh. Poke, poke, poke. Poke? Poke. Yeah. Da 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 da. Oh. Da da. Da 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 da. Done. Ooh, mine. He tried. I'll give him like a B+ for attempt, but that's about it really. Just attempt. Could have done better, but disappointed me. Like, he could have offered me a cup of tea, could have tickled my ball sack. He did none of them things. He doesn't deserve my consideration. Ah. Yeah. Bye. Anyway, mine. My infamy grows. Anyway, I got an Everflame. I don't really care about that, but I got it. Anyway, we need more brass, and I just saw... Ow. You. Lots of money, not enough brass. Actually, you spend so much brass in this game that even though I have like hundreds, possibly thousands of the other metals, I just can't get... How the fuck did I get Alka's bread from a chest? Since when did they put them in chests? The fuck? Hi, Bop Bop. Oh, poor Sackland. How are you? Turn that smile upside down. Wait, no. Brain no function. Hi. Hello, Infectio Tomio. How's life kicking you? I'm tired. And I'm really hot. And not in the sexy way. Well, yeah, maybe a little in the sexy way, but like I'm like really warm. I have been given a raid message. All I know is that I must bully. Bully Bop Bop? Really? In someone else's chat? Okay, bully Bop Bop. I'll give you full permission to bully Bop Bop. Doing good? I'm glad to hear that. What have you been up to, if you don't mind me asking? No, yeah. Bop Bop's so bullyable. You can do that? Good. Good. Bop Bop more bully. Bop Bop more bully. Bully Bop Bop. No? Yay! Where? Oh, right, I have a secret house. Yeah, Bop Bop the clown. Bop Bop has no power here. Bop Bop has no power here. Bop. Wait, I feel like I'm supposed to do something and after forgetting. Scribbling? I need the scribbles. You'd ever seen this game? Well, they made a number of updates that had mixed results, and then they fixed one of the slight design errors. And I like it. Think of it as... Have you played old Warframe? Like old Warframe. The devs from the old Warframe, they decided to make their own game, as you can see. And they made a somewhat slowed down, more... what's the term? Souls-esque hack and slash. And it's actually really fun. It definitely took all the old systems that were in the original Warframe and they kind of really worked them out. They make them into their old thing. You have not that? It's probably for the best. They've been reworking everything. Some things have been a bit more streamlined. Different things are a little bit more personalized. Like, we have 3 stats that we have to try and balance. and they all affect different things: courage, spirit, and grace. And courage is like your power, the power of your abilities, the power of your weapons, the heavy armor you can equip. Spirit, I think it's mostly ability duration, and I think grace is ability range. And they all govern different type of equipment. So it's kind of a an interesting juggling game. But I enjoy it. Like, build crafting is a bit complex. Unless you get cheeky like me and you go through like 2 streams just to get all these little things to make this big thing. And then you go back and get all the little ones. Oh, they affect everything. They affect combat, they affect your abilities, they affect the type of equipment you can wear, how powerful they are, what type of abilities you can work with. Like, well, not abilities, but what you can really work with. I'm not too deep into it. I'm usually just a strength user. So I just go with Valor, just the red one. As many of those little red stars as I can, I just go all in on them. Right now, no. The devs kind of designed this game to be the polar opposite of Warframe in every capacity. So we don't really have morality right now, but there are hints that there might be stuff like that coming in the future. We just don't know in what form. But we also don't know if it's going to be story relevant or if it's just going to be player relevant. We don't really know a whole lot. But there are choices to be made in the game. Like this pupper here. It's one of like 3 puppers and you have to pick one. So I got this cute little pupper right here. Look at this cute little pupper. She's gorgeous. Hi, Squee. I'm not very good at explaining things. That's probably why I'm not very good at explaining things. But they did give us a quest involving pirates and ghosts and bards and sword fights on decks on pirate ships. And they gave us the rapier here. And they gave us a new class where our special ability is we whip out a gun and shoot people in the face. I don't have that class yet. I have to get some pretty rare material to make it work. Also, give me a second. Yoink.
The envoy nears. Pray, we continue after.
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, so this is the new class that I was talking about. I need to get a lot more brass and Gossamer, which is a cunt to get my hands on. And then I recently got the Duelian.
But quenched too soon.
And I have to get a lot more Gossamer quartz. Fuck. Oh, I'm close to having you, actually. I like that. Espadarte, the Rook. I still can't get that last Rook part to drop. I have seen the new Warframe trailer and it has made me hard. Okay, I sort of has this nihilistic morals vibe like Souls-like. So I thought there might be a thing that affects you that you could do in the big picture. There probably will be. They've been hinting at stuff like that for a while, but they never really outright said what it would be or if we would actually get anything. Just that there's a lot of ideas in the works. Like even I don't know, they were teasing about the possibility of them looking into things like invasions and stuff like that. I doubt they'd actually do it, but if they do it, that'd be fucking awesome.
Your aura is smelling rather drab today. N'est-ce pas, puppets?
Did I finish any brews? No. Do I have any to finish? I do. I brew one. So this thing here is called the Koga, and it's basically Steel Pass or hard mode.
Bye bye.
But the enemies not only get insanely hard that even the weakest enemies could potentially one-shot you, but they scale harder the more bosses you beat in the hard mode. And if you die once, it knocks you out of hard mode. But if you have multiple players with you and they keep reviving you, you can stay in hard mode for a while. What little we seem to know of our character, that's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's a relatively recent addition. You like that kind of game? Oh yeah. And it's completely optional. You just have to put together a rather cheap potion. It'll take a bit of time to make, but once you have it, you have it. It'll only be the potion will be used on the cast though, so you have to keep making more. Also, look, birds. These birds are our wayfinders, but look, we get a rat bird. Isn't that a fugly? Isn't that just fugly? It's so adorably fugly. And the packs are really fun. Give me a second. Like, we have the bear pact, where we swing our bear arms and we jump into the air and we sit in people. We have a pirate pack, where we take out a gun and shoot people in the face. We have the Moor's Hand pack, where we set everyone on fire. We have the Oda Tempest pack, where we become Thor. We have the Garam Rude pack, where we become the furry. And we have the Siren pact, where we become Loki. And then all the way down here to Orengal, where we become a wolf pack wannabe. It's actually really cool. We get to summon wolves and they fight alongside us, and we can transform into a wolf for a limited amount of time. They can actually, the wolf form can actually one-shot. Oh no. Shit, one of those best viewers actually got through the auto filter. I must ban. Done. The Pirate Pact is a brand new one. It came and did. Do you want the code? I got a code recently for watching the dev stream. If you want it, I can give it to you. I have like a half dozen codes. Why am I here? You do know where the blacklist in Twitch is? No. I know nothing about Twitch. All I know is that when they appear, I ban. Plus, it's mildly entertaining to have the one mod I have on my channel to actually do something. He's not here right now, I don't think he is. I think he's taking a day off. I don't know. Oh, so here's a little interesting thing about the founder set, right? Just I want to show this off because they changed up how they do founders from when they did Warframe. When they did the founders in Warframe, they gave away 3 primes, and they made it impossible for them to give away the primes to ever again in the future because of how they contracted this. So in the Wilding, they made it so that everything you get in each of the packs will be obtained in-game at a later date. With the exception over here of the Paragon pack that gives you a greatsword. But founders can take the greatsword, make a blueprint, and give them to random people. So if I wanted to, I can just make a whole bunch of these blueprints, give them to a whole bunch of people, and that'll be my special trait as a founder. Would you like to know? Or would you rather every once in a while? I'll keep hammering them because... what the hell is going on with these textures? Am I high, or was there a tweak somewhere in the last update that made the texture, the water texture, weird? Yes, I saw the new stuff, and yes, it has made me hard. And no, I'm trying to avoid spoiling people right now because it's so fresh and new. But yes, I've seen it. Yes, I'm hard. Yes, I'm super excited. And I hear it's coming out, what, in June? Like, that's pretty close. We have to go over here. See over there? See. See, over here are graves. And Gossamer quartz have a very rare chance of appearing in treasure chests. However, they have a higher chance of appearing in treasure chests in graves. You know what that means, don't you? We're going grave robbing! Yay! La da da. Shit, they found out. Shit, I forgot they're tanky. Come! Yoink. Yoink. No complaints? No complaints? Come with me. There's actually a whole bunch of secrets in here. This place was originally a special event only, but was so popular they brought it back and made it permanent. But I had so many events, secret armor chests, secret runes, secret bosses. It was so cool. Look at this brick. Why are you up there? I don't remember you being up there. Here, take this. Hold that. Me when I spread misinfo? No, I'm right. This used to be an event exclusive thing, but they made it permanent. And there was a whole bunch of secret bosses. Like, what they didn't tell you is that they gave you these necklaces if you did really secret things by bringing a boss to secret panels or paintings and then killing the boss by the painting, and the boss will get gooped up into the painting, and that will give you a special necklace. And if you get all 3 special necklaces and you go out and you wear them at night, you'll get jumped and gangbanged by a boss. And then if you beat all 3 different bosses, you get a special necklace that is super awesome. And then you have to come back in and do it again in order to get the 3 pieces of the necklace, because you have to fuse the 3 necklaces to make it work. So yeah. Like a whole bunch of secrets in this place. Oh, so this chest is a super rare chest. And when I say rare, I mean you could raid this place 80 times and you'll never see this chest. Only sometimes will that chest be openable. They never said about it not being permanent. I'm pretty sure they did. It was an event exclusive thing. They were planning to retire it. I remember that actually being a thing. At the very least, everyone was convinced of it. Ghost? Ghost. Oh, two of the paintings are right next to each other. All three of them are next to each other. Really? I'm not getting lucky with chests right now. That's really uncomfortable. Where's my chests? I feel like I'm being lied to here. Mine. Mine. Aha! There's one. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Uh-oh. Oh, it's over here. Okay. This way. Wait, how did I go in circles? Oh, I know roughly where it is. I plan to eventually get down to it. Right now it's no thought, only do. Plus I need to actually get the new class, which means I need a lot of Gosmer stuff. Where is it? Oh, was that it? That's a weird place to put an exit. Wait, already? But we only just begun. Another one. You've yet to do it. I'm mostly interested in it because of the like 0.00021% drop chance on the parts for the shield. I'm really curious about what the hell's going on there. I've heard people have been grinding it all weekend to get like one piece of it. And I heard even after the updated it, it's still absolutely psychotic. Why are you open? Oh, right. It's because I already broke the seals. I think it's permanently open for me. Aha, there's the exit. Okay, we're going to go over and we're going to say hi. Poke, 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 poke. Oh, poke. I'm strong. They got nothing on me. Oh, You have a single drac? How did you pull that off? Like one whole drac? That's pretty impressive, all things considered. Not to be confused with dracs. You have dust confussled me. Open. And we're out. Okay, now we're out. Ah, I see. So you're a Drax man. That's very unfortunate. Oh. Congratulations. That's always cool. Right. What I need to do is something important, something cool, something sexy. I'm gonna go down there.
Ancient roots from which you've grown, voicing seed, take us home.
And this way. No, a little this way. Oh, look, people. Hi. I'm coming to butt stop you. Ooh. Poke, poke, poke. Yoink. Poke, poke, poke. No, no. Yoink. Thank you. Poke, poke, poke. Ah. My God. Look at that twerk. Look at him work it. Look at him work that. Holy shit, man. I'm sorry I killed you. If that's your talent when dead, I can only imagine what it's like when you're alive. Damn. Almost feel like a great loss to the generations have been achieved here. I'm coming. You have the duello crafting. Congratulations. It's gonna take me a good yestermonth years. Mine. Oh. Seriously? Dumbass. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. I'm coming. I'm back. God, those murder drones. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm gone. Holy fuck, I'm not dealing with that. Nope. You have all the fun you want, I am not part of it. Okay. Now we enter this. This is our first time in here now. Open. That looks cool.
Come spit with me, this Odin gibber. Come wander at this hallowed waste.
Wizard, fuck off. Last thing I need is a wizard trying to spit poetry to try and woo me.
They served me. In Ica's oil, they form again. A second chance.
Wait, more? Mine. Okay, so I have to go that way, which means we go this way. Oh, he's not doing so hot. Bad. Okay, so that's the right way. This way is the way we go. Oh. Huh. Look, it's totally not infested.
Gorge and grow. Odin's very born.
Hey Dust, how are you? I'm in the new dungeon. Look how pretty and not infested it's like. Oh. Oh. How did I miss that? Nah.
See Green Orsa. We summon her.
Oh shit. Where art thou? Oh shit, it's on fire. Okay, but where is she?
Let her be reborn. Food for the squalid brood. Such is the circle.
How many have I died? Never. I never die. I'm only momentarily displaced at worst. Wait, did I kill her accidentally? Open. Open. Was that it? Oh, cool. Right next to it. That means if we wanted to, we could farm the living fuck out of this spot. We just have to remember to keep running. Like, a lot. I'm trying to pick up the last of the souls thing. Please be it. No, that's a lullaby. There we go. Last of the soul beam. All that's left now is to get the Dew Sport, and that little quest line is done. So, in here, there's basically 2 weapons we can get our hands on. One looks like a corrupted sword.
The eager worms await.
While another one looks like a
Too soon, I fear.
something else. Yeah, look at these fuckers. That sword and shield right there. We got one of the fragments. We just need one more, and we can make the sword and shield. Watch it as I need a fuck ton of like brass or something. Aha! So progress is good. Already we got one part of an awesome weapon. Is there more? Let us away. That one wasn't so bad. This way. Aw, I was kind of hoping for a chest.
Squalid, squirming, squeaky. By thrust.
Dumbass. Wee. Oh. Ah.
Dizzy in her rage, whirling her cilia for a veer of steel and faith.
Yay! Done. Goodbye.
Killer then. So, where is your scarlet arm?
Oh, we got the Emberons. That great sword? We got Nestle. Ugh. So all of this is apparently a prelude to what type of stuff we'll be getting in the future. Going through the most dark and dingy places and you're like, wee. It's only dark and dingy if you don't have the imagination to get wet while sliding down a hill. Yay. Does rolling down a hill make you wet? The answer is yes. Always. Okay, I got some sacrifices. Yoink. La da da. When's the full release of the game? I don't know. We're still working towards things. Apparently they're promising to finally go follow through on their promise to give us a amount. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I ended up with another code after watching an hour of their dev stream. So I'm going to have to try and get rid of some of those codes at some point.
Asylum crashed upon the scape, gushing germinations of worm and horn. Exalt.
Poke, 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 poke. Mine. That it? Dumbass. But yeah, no, we don't have an official release yet, at least as far as I'm aware. I didn't watch the entire dev stream, I just got on. If they managed to announce it, which I don't think they did, then yay. But I doubt they did. Because they still don't have the player trading channel up yet, and they don't have the game's paid, you know, the ability to pay for the premium currency yet. So we're still a little behind on a couple of things. Yeah, we're going this way. Right. Let's just keep going, I guess. Dom is going to rip people off? No, no, no. I'll give people a worthwhile experience.
She thinks, is this my whittle worm? My 100th and a half patcher? My septagonal circling? Now!
I don't like how he called it his little worm. That's twice now I missed the big hits. Done.
Lurid mother, may you rest.
They keep giving me nettles. I don't want nettles. I swear, at this point, I might as well just... Dust got captured by Jane. Ha! 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 Should have been paying attention. Ha! Oh, that's pretty. That also hurts my eyes. Oh. Do I have the king? He's not here. Which means he must be in the other location. Da-da. Just gonna have to keep diving because I want that sword and shield now. There's another sword in here I also need to pick up. I want the sword and shield.
Come study the slanted rot. These fallen towers, spilling seed to undying and worm alike.
Hello? Can I have your sword and shield? I would like to have your sword and shield, please. One sword and shield, please. I must procure thine sword and shield. Give it this, commit it this. Oh, that means I have to go in a different direction. Where am I?
Spin my sparks, gorge and grow. Odin is very bored.
Mine. It's an extremely short dungeon. Probably for the best since it's a preview.
Flop and squirm and beg for brood milk. She may be deceived.
Ow. Thought that would work. Seriously. Hello? Ow. Got a bunch of toes there.
Kill her then. So, where is your scarlet arm?
Ooh, I got the first part of the cenotaph. Perfect. Now we just need 2 more. Open. Open. Ton of grinding. I mean that in a good way. Two levels left in the rapier. And after I knock out the rapier, I think I have one other weapon I can pop out as well. Which means we still have more stuff to grind. More. Also, I'm not hearing any more bullying of Bop Bop. I wonder if Bop Bop escaped. Looks like a reskin of Warframe. Oh god, no. They're made by the same developers, but unless you've played the very, very old Warframe, like ancient Warframe, it's not going to feel the same as Warframe. Certain aspects are, because it is built on Warframe's engine. There's no doubt about that. But they took a lot of the old features that are pretty much abandoned, like the parry system and so on and so forth, and they refined it. But it's pretty much just... it's slowly becoming its own thing. Like, you're definitely going to see a lot of the old Warframe in it. Since 2013. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of the old Warframe in it. But trust me, it handles a lot better than the old Warframe.
The rock ruin of old.
I suppose if you missed that old feel of Warframe and you wanted it to have been improved upon, this is probably going to be the game for you. But it's heavily into the melee side of it, and it pulls back the power fantasy a lot. Like, a lot. You can still do some pretty bullshit things, though. No matter how much the devs are trying to balance the game, the player base is definitely doing everything in their power to destroy it. There's no doubt about that. But that's like, you know, all of the games at this point. Which, to be fair, is only really 2, but still. Dumbass. Okay, it's going that way. So we're going this way. Aha. Of course, the leveling the weapons are definitely going to feel a lot like Warframe.
Mother's here. Uh-oh.
I've never played either of those two games, so I can't actually make those comparisons. Well, that's a good sign. Fuck, got away. Yeah, where are you? Oh, shit. I still think that these, that they're never going to give up on the infested trope.
May you rest.
Because these new corrupted worms are definitely going to fall in line with that infested theme. You can just feel it. Though it seems to be leaning more into the feed bedding type of storytelling instead of the pure corruption type. Not that it's not that far off. After 3,000 hours of Steam Warframe, I've an itch looking at that. Well, you can always scratch it. There's no harm in scratching it. Oh, you might be interested in this. Did you hear about the significant difference between this and this game's founders and Warframe's founders? Everything that's in the founder pack will be acquirable in-game. So it won't be like oh, what's it called? It won't be like Excalibur where no one will ever get him. You will actually get all the... Well, they're called Wilders here instead of Primes. You will be able to get all the Wilders. The only thing you can't get is Paragon Greatsword, but Founders can give blueprints to make the Paragon Greatsword. So Founders will always be able to give players the sexy Greatsword. It's a sexy Greatsword. I'll give you a guess what Founders pack I got. It's the one with the sexy greatsword. Which translates to all of them. Come here. I want to see if I can learn to the parry. There you are. Parrying is super powerful in this game. And there is bows and arrows, and there's magic like stabs and little throwy thingies. Plenty of different weapon types, actually, and they keep adding more. They recently added the rapiers here. You can see some Dark Soul influence, more of Duviri gameplay. Yeah, you'll probably see some of that as well. But I'll say this much, it's definitely a vast improvement over Duviri. Like, it's a huge improvement over it. Open. I'm just basically farming this location. I'm trying to get shards. Also, you're going to love this. You know, in Warframe, you have to get like 3 parts, and it's like the blade, the handle, and the, I don't know, the dildo, and you have to slam them all together to make a sword. In this game, you just need to get 3 parts. They don't have names, it's just 3 parts, and then you slam them together and you make the sword. So it's much easier to make the weapons. It's just a lot harder to grind them because they're less forgiving in the drop rates. But you don't have to fight for drop chances. It's not like you have 4 drops for one weapon. It's 1 drop that you get repeatedly. It's really satisfying.
here. Actually, I'm going to have to... Once I get the last level in this, I'm going to have to equip the greatsword and see what the new ruin is. That way. There. Mine. La da 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 da. Oh. Oh, okay. Aha. Ooh. 2 for 1. I'll take that deal. Oh, I'm definitely going the wrong way, aren't I? No. Right way? How? No! It's telling me to go out the front door! The bird is telling me to leave through the front door! You disgusting bird! When did the bird start betraying me? You heard the devs started Soulframe after the fall around 2015, but after 2016 Cetus update player spikes. They got Fate and Warframe, but Soulframe was too late to cancel. I don't know about that, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. What I do know is that the devs that left were the devs that were more interested in the old Warframe, supposedly. And they just wanted to branch off, they wanted to branch off from, what was it? They weren't satisfied with what Warframe had become, so they wanted to branch off and make their own game. So, both could be true. So I'm curious to see if they suddenly had face in Warframe after the Cetus update. And I wonder what it is about Cetus specifically that would have made them think, oh yeah, no, we're satisfied now. Cetus, oh yeah, no, Cetus 10 Gen was absolutely bombing. It was really fun. 10-Con, sorry. Like, the announcement of Cetus was huge. Also, I got the sword and shield. People have spent an entire weekend trying to get that sword and shield, and we just got it. I wonder if the drop chances got buffed after the buff. Or did the buff finally just kick in?
Mama misses her maggots.
Come here. I got something for Mama. Oh. Off to a good start. Ah, I shouldn't have stopped the attack. Come on. Ah, fuck.
Be reborn. Food for the squalid brood. Such is the
We're 2 hours apart. Oh, right, no, the Japanese take the subtitles was something I added in because it was more of a gratitude thing that I kept as a habit. But I live up in Ireland, so I'm not that far away. Now, the reason for the Japanese subtitles was because I used to watch a few Japanese streamers who had the subtitles up, and I always appreciated that. And when I started using text-to-speech subtitles and I found I could put translations in there, I decided, you know, I'll return the favor. I don't think it'll ever be used, but I figured I'd at least return the favour. Give me a second. Oh, no, we need to visit the blacksmith.
Yes, I know.
We can make
How
it?
can I do better?
We can make it.
All I have said, yet you hold me still?
Yes.
Fine. Be my vessel then, and
Your accent sounds funny.
Let
No,
us
no,
fail
that's fine.
together.
That's fine. I get the tricky into thinking I'm entertaining.
barely made, but quenched too soon.
Again, the Gossamer quartz is the nightmare. I'll have to hard grind the crypt if I want to get the most out of that. Oh, you're going to find this kind of funny. We our weapon mods in the game is basically animal souls that we convince to that we kind of pluck from animals in nature by singing at them. That's our mods. Our mods are literally just animal souls that we convince that we're good people. Your accent is fucked up, not your place to judge. Oh, you never know. It is what it is, you know? Oh, you're going to be expensive, aren't you? Okay, let's see what our progress here is. With the new sword and shield coming, I'm going to get 10 points. No, 5 points, I think. If that's the case, I should probably focus on smite. A throw attacks is a thing it seems to want to focus on here, but I don't really care. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably lean into final blow. And maybe, well, I don't really care too much about spectral strikes, but it wouldn't hurt to guess. But I think we're going to have to lean into final blow. You've seen a lot of sketches on British accents on YouTube. One of the best cures for a bad mood. It can be. That's true. I won't deny that. Definitely won't deny that. I'm probably going to have to go back into the Gossamer grind. I don't think... I've been trying to figure out how to work the glamour.
The envoy. It brings us a neighbor? Then tell it we are busy.
So in this game, we have all our armor sets. And if we want to, we can spend this currency here, just one moonsteel thread, to permanently unlock that armor as a cosmetic. So I'm wearing, you know, I have this fashion on me, the old King Knight fashion. But I'm not actually wearing the King Knight's fashion. It's really cool like that. But I'm not 100% sure what to go with in the long run. Appearance-wise, it's my favorite outfit.
Something I said.
Our right arm is actually based on our pact. Like, whenever we change our pact, it completely changes the right arm. Right now, we can change the color of the right arm, but apparently later down the line, they're going to make it so that we can change the appearance between the pacts we have. So it'll be easier to coordinate them with the outfits. Irish versus the voice control elevator. Also, am I tripping or the vendor's the same voice as Proto Wisp? Oh shit!
I know. Bring us back a morsel next time, hmm? My palate is so very dry.
She's definitely going with French at the very least. She sounds really close, doesn't she? I wonder if it's the same person.
Brought us a mixed up? A morsel? A snack? Your aura is showing. Drab, everything drab.
Hey, my colours are fantastic. You're just not edgy enough to appreciate this. Also, in true DE fashion, fast travel is currently a bitch, but they're going to add in mounts soon. They've admitted that they've kind of been dicking around with it, and it's about time they actually held up their promise. I got the sword and shield. I don't have the clivers yet. So I'm gonna have to work on that in the Basker. Also, where the fuck did the Avix come from? A lot to work towards.
I know. More wasted coal.
I can rush you for 10. But I already have a sword on me, so I don't need the rush yet. What I mean is I have an unleveled weapon. Uh-oh. Fucking run. I'm technically not supposed to be on that island yet. I may have accidentally on purpose found a pathway that led all the way around, and I walked to the island through the ocean. So yeah, I've gotten to the island. I'm not supposed to be there. Wisp is the least annoying. Personally, of the frames, Valentine's, I'd say I actually may like her. At least my current 1 litre worth of whiskey brain does. Actually, you can disregard whatever I say. Fair. Maybe I should hit the dungeon. Murdy Four has a weapon in there I should probably try and guess.
Ancient roots from which you've grown, voicing seed, take us home.
Okay, we're here. We can do a 180 and see if there's an enemy there. Yeah, a boss here. I doubt there is. If there is, it's day. No, it won't work. We're gonna have to just... I'm gonna push straight up. Whiskey. Give me a second. I have a victim over here. Poke, 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 poke. Ow. There we go. There he is. Crap, where is he? Keep it going. The rapiers are a little bit toxic, funny enough. Anyway, halfway this way. We should eventually get to it. Where is it? Okay, I need to convince the squirrel to join my army. Okay. Hello, my friends. Yoink. There it is. You're a registered founder since the first dev tree with invite key. Since you never played the game, you're not sure about your status. Well, there's no harm in checking at some points. These enemies are kind of cunts. I'll show you now why. So, these guys will stay down, but you see how their souls are out? Give it a minute, I'll show you what happens. Give it a minute. And they're back. These guys are immortal unless you soul yoink them. They'll keep coming back until you yoink their soul, then they die. So not only are they a little bit sturdier and than the how they used to be, well, than most other enemies for their level, they just keep coming back. You can imagine how pissed off I was the first time I had to fight a pack of them, and they just kept coming back. Okay, we're at the gate. Ow. Ooh, we actually got a bit of brass there. Wait, where have I been getting the brass from? Well, yeah, no, there's no harm in popping in and checking. And if you're a founder, you can also get, depending on whether or not you have packs or whatever it is. You should also have the a founder flower seed, which you can put into the gardens to put down a flower that has your name on it. It's kind of a little thing that people can go and visit, that founders can plant their, you know, flowers in, and people can to commemorate the fact that, you know, you're a founder. I was super fucking pumped with Soulframe since old MMO like Lineage, EVE Online or WoW, but right at the moment I've got the invitation. I was like, whatever. To be fair, you probably did yourself a service. It wasn't until Prelude 12, I think it was, that they fixed the combat. The combat was actually a bit of a joke up until that point. It was like basically bad Warframe combat, swordplay. You know, where not quite hit right, everything was, the animations were kind of stiff and so on and so forth. Prelude 12 kind of fixed it, but the problem is that it was in Prelude 11 where they started inviting all the streamers to review the game, so people were reviewing the game with the bad combat. So the game kind of got a not so glorious review in the on Prelude 11. But in my opinion, it's been vastly improved from 12 onwards. And if you're someone that doesn't like the swordplay, the bow and arrow stuff is fantastic. And we even have the ability, you know, to pull out sub-weapons. In this case, I have fly blades that allows us to, you know, throw daggers, but also have them fly around us like evil Beyblades. And we can, while we have the evil Beyblades out, we can then pull out the other sword and we can fight with both weapons. It's kind of a cool little gimmick. Okay, I'm not forgetting. How do I get in here? There it is. This is still beautiful. Come here. I'll complete the quest before I actually swap out my weapon. There we go. I'm coming! Yoink! Okay, so this guy is invincible until we take out these glowing guards. Bitch! Come on. Okay, and the fight begins. Where did you go? There. Ow. Uh-oh. Where is he? I know he's out and about somewhere. Why so many archers? Don't run away. This way. Come on. Poke, poke, poke. Ah. Yeah, mine. Where did he go? Ah! Keep it going. Okay, first part of the fight down. Okay. I believe it's this way. Okay. Get her. You don't have to be overcomplicated. Ooh, damn. Ow. Where is it? I think he's going to, yep, there he is. He shreked it. You see how he shreked it? Fuck. Okay. Off we go for another run. Oh, why do I have 2 keys? Why do I have 2 keys? You. I need this fucker to die. Okay, we got the healer killed. Just keep slamming. Come here. I see you, you prick. Ow. Just a bit more. Okay. 2 is down. Row of healing though. Wait, I'm going to back up for a bit. I want to see if I can find some more healing. Got one. Got another. Keep it going. Done. Finally. Ooh. He was a bit of a struggle, wasn't he? And off we go on a merry little adventure. Done. Ah. Oh, Arcstorm. Do I even have that? Pretty sure I have that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I already own the Arc Storm. Well, I managed to clear out the castle. That should keep us going for a little bit. You see a smaller filling bar in the bosses. Yeah, I believe it opens them up to finisher attacks, which I think auto hits. I think it can also stagger them. I don't remember exactly what it does, and I think it's dependent on the enemy and enemy type. At least currently. They're planning to have finishers for every enemy type in the game. So it won't just be humanoids. Souls-like copycat. No, that's definitely going to be your first impression. It was definitely mine. But when I realized it was less Souls-like and more just, you know, combat hack and slash, but the slow kind. Which, again, is kind of Souls-like when you really think about it. The more I really thought about it. Like, there's no stamina system whatsoever in this game, so you don't have to worry about that. Your parries will always parry so long as you time it right. You'll always be able to sprint, you'll always be able to dodge. There's no interference like that. So that's why I kind of compare it to regular hack and slashes, but of the slower variety. Oh, a deer. So it's not Warframe? Oh, definitely not. Like, if you're going to go into it expecting, you know, taking on waves upon waves of 100 enemies and slaughtering them with the swing of your dick every time you turn left, this game is going to absolutely rim your asshole. But if you treat it in a similar vein to how you would play Soulsborns or Soul-likes or Soul-esque games, where you engage the enemy one at a time, it becomes a lot more manageable. A lot more manageable. I think if, genuinely speaking, I think if you've ever played a Souls game and you're mediocre at a Souls game, you'll be fine with this game. Ooh, actually reminds me. We go over this way. We've already finished leveling up this sword. So what is the next sword on our list? Ah, here it is. Oh, it's a strength sword. Fantastic. I love strength weapons. Magic armor. Additional smite. Do I swap out the magical armor? I think I don't swap it out because I don't have a good substitute. Maybe parry window. Okay, with that we can change out our build back to my tethering build because I love my tethering build. Then I can change my armor sets back to my regular sets. There you are. There you are. There. Where are you? There you are. And yep, that should be myself back to my old build. Perfect. I believe climbing up to 100 wave of derelict defense back in 2011 with Ogress, Oberon, Trinity, and whatever friends you got else. There was something similar. There was something the devs kind of accidentally on purpose put into the game. An extremely rare wave mode tile. But they've since nerfed it so that it wasn't infinite wave summoning. And people used to go in with certain builds that they could use to exploit and slaughter. Was extremely efficient for leveling your stuff, I'll tell you that much for nothing. But they nerfed the ever-living fuck out of it. People still go into it though for quick leveling, but it's not what it used to be. The problem is that just getting it is hyper RNG. So you'll probably find people in recruiting looking for saying things like looking for arena. It used to be looking for endless, but after they nerfed the endless into just waves, you know, a short few waves, it got changed to arena. Now the tethering class that I'm using here is your standard knight build, where it's all about buffing yourself, I think maybe your teammates, and aggroing enemies, and I think buffing your defense. But he has an ability where he applies a number onto the character, and every hit will multiply the damage of the next hit until the number is depleted. But every time you hit an enemy or an enemy hits you, the number is depleted regardless. So it's a juggling game of you being really good at dodging the enemy and getting in as many hits as possible before the timer ticks over or you run out of numbers. It's extremely powerful though. This guy could practically solo a lot of stuff in the game. But it's like a 1v1 type of character. Basically a boss killer. Really fun though. Okay, so this is my new curved sword. Well, we're gonna have to get some kills with it to see how it works. Well, we have a few willful offerings over here. Hello! Thank you for volunteering to be my test subject. Keep in mind my sword is technically level 1 right now. Okay, now it's level 1. So, in this game there isn't any mods that increases your flat damage. Instead, your weapon actually grows stronger as your weapon levels. So things like stagger, flat damage and other stuff goes up as the level levels up. So basically what they said they wanted to do with serration and those type of mods, but they never did in the end. They did it here instead. Warframe, well, back in 2014 was times prior to Eidolon planes. Yeah, strong weapons like Torrid, not Incarnon. It was a bare bones Warframe, and 100 waves of defense was a grand achievement. No, I remember that. I used to be in the oh god, I can't think the name of it now. I used to love tower grinding. Leeching off people with keys. I was always playing defense missions because I absolutely adore defense missions, and I was a Frost main at the time. Not bad. Oh, feels good to have my heavy armor on again. What was that? Hello. Uh-oh, did I just get a random mission? Okay, we just accidentally got a random mission. There, that's where I have to go. What you said about the weapon is in Soulframe sounds like a classic RPG with direct leveling system. Oh yeah, yeah. It's actually a rather fun gimmick. Like, we still have weapon modding, where we have three slots in each weapon that we can put mods into. And if we equip a rune, it can open up a fourth slot in one of the 3 different sections. And every mod has 3 effects, but depending on which slot you put it into, that will determine which effect you got. And everyone got one of each slot unless they equipped the rune that gave them an extra slot. So right now I've like... And the buffs are very small. They're significant to a degree, but not enough to say that the weapons are going to depend on them heavily. Also, yeah, enemies can actually attack each other because they are enemy factions. Look at that. See those trolls? They're attacking the living. You're going to see the, interesting things like that. Sometimes you can just hang back or kind of work with the AI to take out enemies, or sometimes the enemy AI will work together to take out you. It's actually really funny. That one wasn't so bad. Wait, since when was the banner neck guild? Okay, I think we killed them all. Oh, I mentioned that earlier. The Japanese captions was just a gratitude thing. Basically, when I used to watch a bunch of different VTubers, some of the people VTubers I talked to, they'd have auto translators and such, and we talked through that. When I got my own text to, what was that, speech to text translator here going, I realized I could add in different languages for translations. So I just turned on the Japanese translation as a kind of a gratitude thing. It's not a VTuber thing, it's just a me thing at the end of the day. Oh. Ooh. Oh, wow. No, wait, no. That 4K was something I already had. The game was just like, yeah, you got 4K. It's like, no, I had 4K. Why are you pretending you gave me 4K? You lying sack of Oh, right, these things. I might as well pop this one. It's not a tradition at all. Like I said, it's just gratitude. I never had to do this. just something I could do, so I did, because others did it for me. Let's see now. Okay, we're going to do a lap. We need to pop these open.
Come for your bloodletting. Sweet, smoking air. More.
Okay, this way. Okay, so this is actually kind of funny. This whole game is about, you know, saving the animals and the trees and all this stuff. But watch this. Since we kill these fuckers so they leave you alone. There you are, you little prick. Come here. I took offense to your existence. Thank you. I hear more. Okay. Okay, watch this beaver. Ow. Can you just fuck up? So, you missed it because we got attacked by a horde of absolute gobshites. But basically, the beaver climbed into the pipe and was like, I'm going to use my body to fucking clog the pipe. And I'm just thinking to myself, he's fucking dead. That beaver we saved, he just fucking died. He climbed into that thing as like, for the motherlands. And now he's gone. This one's going to do it as well. I see him. And he goes. And there he goes.
The crude spreads its contagion.
Most people have captions. Yeah, no, it's appreciated when you see it. Like, it's always appreciated when a streamer who, you know, either just has the translations or even if it's just the text-to-speech for people who might be a bit hearing impaired. So considering how small my text up there is, it might be a bit of a... I worry about the people who are visually impaired. Finally. They're surprisingly aggressive today. Normally not this many spawn. Like, that is a loss. I'm spending a long time killing these things. I'm getting great leveling though. I can't complain about that. Look at that, there's another fucker over there. And where did you come from? Can you kindly go and find your extended relatives and shove a fucking bomb up their arse? Holy frick.
An infection.
Are your parents just fucking rabbits? Are they just going at it? How many of you do I have to kill? More! Fucking more! Are you done? door! And there's another one in the fucking distance. Holy hell. Are they popping them out as we speak or something? Just instant growth formula. I can hear another one. Another one there, but they can't see me. Okay. I think we finally broke through phase 1.
She cannot breathe. Open the door. So it wants to play.
Open the fucking door.
Silence up. Another boss.
Is he rendering himself in? Is he meleeing me? I think I bugged the fucker.
Need I come down and suture myself?
Okay. That's step 2 done. You almost there? To be fair, all I'm doing is melee swinging. I can afford the melee swing because I have such a hefty amount of armor that I don't actually have to put in a lot of defenses. But yeah, you are going to see a lot of similarities to the Viri, but trust me when I say, it feels better. Okay. Finally. Hello. Thank you. I know you're coming. There you are, you little pricks. There we go. You also might encounter random world events while walking around where a big ass tower will come down, touch down, and then you have to do a random boss fight. It's actually really fun. But that one like pops up once every like 6 hours or so. Very rare to come by. Very worth it though. Also, secret chest down in here. And there we go. That organ is done for now. More like Elden Ring since it feels like it. Yeah, no, you'll see a lot of that. You play on PS? Oh no, there's no, it's PC only right now until they're finished with the preludes. So I'm not only on PC, I'm on controller on PC. I'm a controller player. QTE and PC be like face or whatever button to whatever. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. I'm not making the mistake of going back in that. You can kick in this game as well. It's a dedicated button, kick. The classes I'm using aren't particularly impressive. That's why you're going to see me just do a lot of melee. Well, outside of being, you know, melee-centric, they are very impressive, just not visually. The really fun ones are visually are like Omnigod or anything that well, not Omnigod. Like the stag one that summons an army of stags, or the one that gives you all the wolves that follow you around and kill everything for you. Or the bear that allows you to sit on people. We're level 11 on that. That's not bad. You don't know how to play controls since PS1? That's fair. It was only around the PS... It was only after the PS4 that I started playing PC. Like, proper. So I'm pretty much committed to the controller. And I've been playing since the old days of Atari and Sega. The Sega Mega Drive. The Mega Drive, as people would remember it as, was made by Sega. I have to figure out builds for Morris Hand and such. Ooh, and we learned some dirty things about the wildings with, you know, the prime versions of the pacts. So as you're leveling up pacts, you'll get points to put into buffs for the pact. But what the game doesn't tell you is that the wilding not only gets, not only does that, but it gets the points from the base version as well. So if you have Tetrun maxed out, you get 30 points for Tetrun, and then you get, once you max out Wild, you get another 30 points. So both Tetrun and Wild and the Wild version will have 60 points if you fully level up both of them. So there's actually a good reason to pick up the regular version and the Wild version of each pact, because you're getting twice the amount of points by maxing them out. A lot less competition between points, you see, with that way. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, where is it? Here we go. Upgrade. We have a lot of points. We pretty much have everything bar like 2 upgrades over here in Sephine's gift, and 1 upgrade in Wingspan. That's it. That's all we're missing. But if we swap, but that's because we have both the wilding and the regular version. But if we swap over to something that doesn't have the wilding, you see that we don't even cover anywhere near as many points. Like, this isn't fully upgraded, this isn't fully upgraded. We don't even have 3 of these. This one isn't fully upgraded, this isn't fully upgraded. That's what you end up with when you only have, like, the regular version. But once you get the wild version of it, you're doubling the points. It's like plugging in a potato. Except it's built into, you know, both packs. Now, it also means it gives value to the base versions and the prime versions. It's kind of weirdly interesting like that. I feel like playing with Mora's hand for a bit. Oh, that reminds me. For those who haven't seen the gardens yet, when you're in the safe space, you need to find something. I'm trying to remember what it was. Ah, here we go. You need to go to emotes and you need to activate music. You play this tune. And this triggers a Founder's Garden area. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the 400s. Give me a second, I'm looking for my one. There it is, 426. And this garden is just filled with the permanent name and the dates of the seeds planted by founders. And each one of these seeds is a different founder pack. And if you bought the Paragon pack, you got these special seeds here. My ones should be over here specifically. Yep, there's mine. So yeah, it's an interesting way of immortalizing the founders, I feel. It's not in special, no, not in huge, but it is a kind of special. Your drunk eye can't distill between the two. I'll show you again then. La da 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 da. Run. Run. So the difference is these extra slots underneath them. The first rank always costs 1, but they basically double each time. So that's like 1, that'll be 2, I think that's like 3, and that one's 4. So they get more expensive the more you want to increase it. But you see here, if it's just one big one, that's a level 1. And this one is now level 4 because it has the full paw. This one and this one can only go up 1 level because it only has 1 empty circle there just above my circle. But you won't know how many circles are under there until you unlock the first level. In this case, Amora's Pride, there's only 2 levels in it. Stuff like that. They used to have all these 3 on 1 bar, but they separated them. And they used to have a HP increasing slot over here, but they got rid of it in favor of a self-healing slot, where it increases the efficiency of the healing done to you. Surprisingly enough, that's really good because you can get healing off sympathy. So it's all good. Every class has a little bit of self-healing. But there is one class with a lot of healing. And I mean a lot of healing to everyone. Oh, how did I end up out here? Eh? I think it depends. I think Warframe leans heavily into the power fantasy and the new player well, not the new player experience. If the new player survives long enough to become a to get to the good experience, it does cater a lot to that, I feel. They can still work on the onboarding though. It's better, much better, but they can still work on it. But I do agree that Warframe was kind of a miracle in and of itself. But I think even if it survives on a core player base, I think it'll be fine. Plus the playstyle that Warframe originally had better suits this type of game than it did Warframe. So I think if people just want a Soul-esque game that they can come back to and there might be new stuff in every now and again, I think it's going to be that type of game. How Warframe used to be, and still is for a lot of people, just a game you come back to every now and again. I think that's basically how it's going to be for the most part. The game is still finding its identity, though. Like, that big, if I hold it in, charge it up and swing it, that fire attack, that's a rune that we plugged into the sword. And you can get different runes that do different things. But they changed that. And I think before they implemented the runes, there used to be ultimates. But they decided to gut the ultimates because it didn't fit the playstyle they were going for. They introduced runes, but the runes turned out to be a bit OP. So they swung around and reduced the runes to what it is, but the runes are still stupidly powerful. So even with them reduced to just being the rare pop, like every time I pull one of those souls, boom, it will give me a charge in the bottom. If you see the bottom center there, there's a little bar. And I can just cast that. And every time I get a bit of I soul yoink someone, I'll just get another cast of it. It's weirdly satisfying. It helps you push through certain fights. But yeah, the game is still trying to figure out certain things. They're also really hesitant. I don't think they want to give us mounts. I think they want the world to be ridiculously open with a lot of time traversing it. But people have been craving the mounts, and they're like, fuck it. We promised the mounts, we'll give them the mounts. Well, it's going to destroy us, the pacing, and we're definitely going to regret it. Like, that's pretty much what they said the last dev stream, which was earlier today. So we probably won't see that until Prelude 15 or more. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Okay, that was overkill. There wasn't even anyone there to set on fire. From my own perspective, Warframe lingers on very specific player-friendly ecosystems, which is not as viable to start at current game dev. Current time players are different in terms to perception. True. Nah, I have no real comment to that. All I know is that I don't think I don't think Soulframe is going to be anywhere near as popular as Warframe, because it's not going to give you the power fantasy. But I think for people who don't want that excessive horde slaughtering power fantasy and they want something a little bit more grounded, well, they're probably going to enjoy this. And I think people who are just looking for a Souls-esque game that they can come back to in a year and there's going to be a ton of new content instead of just doing the same thing that the long since abandoned game, like like the other Souls games. I feel like it's going to have that going for us. I think those are going to be the two major things going for it. Now we'll see how long they can keep it going before people start demanding the power fantasy, and we'll see if they actually, you know, crack at any point. But so far they've been pretty strict in their vision. Not to the point that they're ignoring players, but still, I want to say strict. We got a rat. I'm tempted to pick up those booklets right there. What time is it? And Soul is here for a reason. Oh, it definitely is. I think they need to add something really signature to separate from Warframe's pace and should structure to shine. Well, they already structured it to be the polar opposite to Warframe in both design philosophy and how they're engaging with the game. Or teams, I mean. But honestly, it's still in development. I'll give it that much. We're still trying to figure out what the what's going on, because we don't really have all the factions here yet, just hints of them. I think we'll get there. I don't think it's going to be right away, but we're definitely going to get there. And I think as a matter of identity, I think it's already very, very removed from Warframe. You're going to see a lot of similarities, but honestly, once you're in there, they definitely feel different. Oh, it's really brutal here as fuck. What's with my English? I don't know. It didn't seem any bad. Definitely needs... Oh. Oh, we got 76. Oh, actually, I think I have enough brass now. We still need Gossamer stuff, but I think I have enough brass. There we go. Perfect. Almost there now. We just have to get up here. Oh, actually, I'm opening you. Like, a lot of the stuff I'm showing you is basically overworld stuff. I feel like a lot of the personality in this game is in its procedurally generated dungeons. The overworld's fantastic. It's the main part of the game, sure. But I feel like even though there's only maybe 3, 4 dungeon types, they're fucking awesome. No, your speech is fine. You don't have to worry too much about that. Oh, why is my Order Infamy almost at 5k? There's this thing where if you keep doing these keeps, apparently they're planning to update it so that the keeps will eventually upgrade with more powerful bosses. Because they get really pissed off with you. I imagine it's the Order Infamy thing. But I'm not sure if it's been fleshed out yet. These designers get their salary for a reason. Oh, definitely.
I know.
You know what?
Harvested coal.
Okay, so to get the Duelian... there's no kind way of saying it. We actually have to commit to getting our hands on Gossamer Quartz. Fuck. I have to figure out where is a good place to get the Gossamer Quartz. Actually, where am I in this world? Here? Oh. If I go a little bit south, north, south, east, west. About this way, I believe. Yeah, I think it's behind that big ass rock there. I'm going to check up on my faction progression. I might just do faction quests. Why is this wisp talk so damn sweet? Oh, you're talking about the French girl in this game, the witch of rats and brewing and fashion. She seems to have that effect on a lot of people. Oh, we just took that fucker's soul. Nope, it's down here. We have to get past this tower, I believe. Oh. The French girl is Gian. Pretty much. We have some more characters coming as well in the near future. So we're going to have more interesting female characters soon. I haven't seen much actually of her in a while. Also, whenever you're in the shop, there's a female voice that's whispering to you. It's actually kind of funny how much random good sounding female voices there are in the game right now. 2 right now. There'll be a 3rd one soon. Technically 3 if you count the blacksmith. Whew. I'll have to get a rest soon. This is one of the few places where you can actually see other players. You originally simped for Eleanor's Nyx? Fair. No players in today.
Hail, Knight of Clan Jotar. True courage is always rewarded.
I own a Basker's Rest? Really? Looks like a fair bit. I have to get up one more rank with that faction. Oh, I have to save up until 20k apparently. And I only have like 4k. Oh, you in the game? No. Oh wait, it'll take you a while to unlock her. If you're there... Do I own Basketeer's Rest? I don't. If the game was acting like I do. Do I have parts for Basketeer Rest?
Yes, I know. How can I do better?
Yeah, I need one more part for it. If I remember correctly, I could get them from the Northern Siege, but we already done that for now. Aspartame, Rook, God. Still have to get another Rook, another Witan, and there are 2 Cenotaphs. We already have... Oh God, the amount of shit we need to get. Where are you, little prick? Oh, so they moved all the completed ones up top? Looks like there's a few visual bugs scattered here and there. The rat's almost done. The deer is almost done. The rabbit's close. Oh. Oh, they moved the completed guys downwards. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. What am I doing? Take my crude oil for the sake of democracy? No. My crude oil is toxic. Yes, let's go with toxic. It doesn't make cars work, it makes cars go bang. Sputter, sputter, boom, boom. My fuel, no go fuel. Too crude. Too crude. Give me that key. We only have 15 keys, and it wants... Oh, God. Where am I going to get Gossamer stuff at this point? I'll go here, I'll visit there, and then I'll head north. I think that's a good battle plan.
From which you've grown, voicing seed, take us home.
Father Macwessy. And remember, if it's for Super Earth, crude oil is not good enough. It's not democratic enough. You have to get your oil from good old-fashioned purebred insects. So far so good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is Midrat reference to? We're not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm being honest. I have to keep an eye out for anything yellow shiny looking, little yellow dots. Because there's one somewhere in here or out here. There it is. There we go.
Here, more memories unforgotten.
We're doing it to collect to earn the name. It used to be part of a gimmick to help us power up, but they kind of scrapped it. Sounds too good to be a coincidence. I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. Like genuinely, I wouldn't be surprised. And there's a lot of mythology and connection to the spirits and so on and so forth in this game. That I wouldn't be surprised if there was a lot of crossover with stuff like that. Let's see. We got you. Which means we have to go north now. Try and get to one of those trees. Okay, let's go. Ooh, river pearl. Ooh. Sausage. Ooh, river pearl. You write certain words by ear. No, that's not a bad thing with English. It can work out really well. There's only a handful of, well, there's only so many words in English that's complete bullshit. I think the biggest problem is when you come across words that sound almost identical. Though, thought, thorough, stuff like that. True, tough. It's actually kind of funny when you think about it. Okay, we veered off the northern pass. Over that mountain. Gonna steal that beaver. Goodbye, beaver. No one loved you. Such is the fate of a beaver. To be unloved. Why am I moving that way? I shouldn't dilly-dally much longer. What time is it? It's 26 minutes past 1 in the morning. That's fair. Difference between being a native speaker and someone who's picking it up as a second language or third language. I keep getting Arca's press out of a fucking chest. When did they put it in the chest? Kind of sick of opening chests now. Okay, we're almost there at the tree. There you are. So the tree got tweaked a little. If you move around the sides, you should be able to find... There it is, the tags. This gives us our quests. Feldamicey. What's Feldamicey? No, you want to go up that way? Yeah, I want to go this way. Want to study all that and plenty more, but English pride thy mind. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Dumbass. Right, at least this fight isn't going to be a drawn out one, I hope. Oh yeah, it's just a two-step fight. Not going to get that much EXP from it, but still, two-step fight. I'm going to make this my last fight though. Because I am tired. Seriously? Seriously, we still haven't gotten to it? I thought that was it. Fuck. Are ye it? Yep. No, I don't think we have the stat for stealth kills, because I think we need dexterity for that. Or grace. And there we go. I got the quest done, right? Yep. Then we hang around this way and we go this way. It was the easiest start 2 years ago. Their native alphabet kana is surprisingly reasonable and can be got in a week with proper effort. That's fair. I believe that the kanji was the nightmare I hear from most people. Dumbass. Right. So to clear out the encampment of 6 people. Almost done. Kanji's ass, he hates it. Yeah, seems to be about what everyone's experience is with kanji, from what I understand. Dumbass. Oh, we gained like almost 1,000 from that. Or was it just a few hundred? Either way, we got a nice little chunk from that. Okay. So after all that, I think I'm finally done. I am baked, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I had a 11-hour work shift with only 3 hours of sleep. And then I came on, I kind of dilly-dallied for a bit, ate warm food, got super hot, and then I started streaming. And now it's late and I'm tired and I'm exhausted and I have to go visit the parents in I don't know how many hours from now. I am tired. But I'm happy I had to play a game where I can just turn off my brain for a bit. And we made progress. We made huge progress. We have to figure out a Glosmere farm. But once we figure out that, the 2 most important items we have to build will be built. Imagine if you have Old British embedded on top of modern English, exactly the same use case, and it's mandatory. Yeah. But here it's supposed to serve as some more specific explanations, I suppose. I don't know. I don't remember the details when people were explaining it to me. All I know is that everyone hates it. Everyone absolutely despises it. And I hear not even many people in Japan can't even get all the kanji. I think there's like records for people who can memorize more than a certain number of kanji. Personally, it all seems absolutely fucking ludicrous. But it is what it is. "2,000 signs of nonsense." Sure. Much of it I hear is used to shorten words as well. At bottom. Well, all I know is I am fucking tired. I'm half lying down and I have my microphone like a mile away from my face. I should check to see if there's anyone I can raid. Let me check if there's anyone I can raid. Who here from my regulars should I annoy today? Oh, the sheep is doing fine. Oh. Sele is playing Fable 2. Mouse PI for hire. Oh, he's playing the Disney black and white horror game. The Mickey Mouse horror game. I might pop into Kara then. Okay, we'll set that up. Oh. Well, thank you for popping in and chatting, especially you, Angel. It was nice having you. Thanks for saying hi and all that good stuff. Thanks for chatting to me. And we managed to... I don't think my camera can see my face anymore. Too low down. I have a lot to work towards in the game still, but I'm taking it slow. You missed out on certain events like the Christmas events and all that. What's my sound equipment? That is a very good question. I'm using Potato and OBS's filters. That's about all I'm really doing. As for my microphone, it's just an old an Xcast, I believe it's called. An old cheap like $60 mic. It hasn't betrayed me yet, even though I'm pretty sure it's on the way out the door. Oh, I'm gonna have to go now though. So, excuse me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for watching. Good luck. Goodbye. I wish you all the best. I am fucked. Good night.